started the game back up in red and we said, right, same again, except this time without the dumb shots into blue.
See if it gives us our cards. It does.
It does appear to get... No, this looks like the wrong game.
It does definitely indeed look like the wrong game. Just loading.
Get ready.
Yeah, no worries.
That's all right. So it is the same three teams that we saw before. Vikings on red, Storm on blue, and Catalyst on green.
Yes, I do remember that, Morrow. There was absolutely a server crash in doubles.
All right, so this time, do we see the early break of the base from the same team? No, Dodge breaking the Vikings defense and grabbing a quick, easy red base. That was huge. Let's have a replay of that. Look at this. Comes from one door, can't turn around, get the second shot. And the two other defenders pushed a little far out.
Wow.
Oh, that was so good by Dodge.
So quickly, absolutely.
We can see Catalyst have now rebounded to blue base, it looks like. Let's have a look at the action over at blue. We do see Storm defending hard, keeping them out. And that is where Vikings have gone as well. Their attack is also at the blue base. So Magcans, it looks like, under the base, being kept busy by both teams. Swaps out for a teammate. Probably Moss, I think, likes to play last line.
Absolutely. He's not wearing a cap either, so I'm pretty confident it's Moss.
Moss letting the team down.
Yeah.
One of the things that Sunny Coast Storm likes to do is to have hats for all their players.
Yep.
So we're moving to a much slower paced start now after that quick grab from Dodge.
Absolutely.
Let's have a look at the arena cameras. Where's the action happening?
Lots of action happening at red back, it seems, and there's a few players in the middle of the maze as well. So everybody's everywhere at the moment trying to gain a strategic advantage and putting them where they need to be.
Yeah, so I think I do see some green players mobilizing on red base again. Here they come. Oh, the defender, the last line there does get them though. I think it might be Karen for the Vikings.
I would say so,
we do see some more action at blue base. Looks like a Twinkles trying to get a good lefty angle on those two-man defense set up inside the base.
Red hit.
Doesn't get them.
Nice.
Red destroyed.
Oh, and we missed a red destroy. So Vikings base drops again, this time to Storm. Firebird, what does he do to get into this base? He gets a shot from the front door, takes it from that little sneaky spot at the front of the base. No one else around.
Clean.
Blue hit.
Oh, saying the other.
All right, and we do have Vikings into blue base. Runt, 2-shot denied.
That back sensor being exposed to the back door.
Blue hit.
And Dodge trying to piggyback.
Takes it cleanly. Dodge on a bit of a run here. And we're only, 3 minutes into the game and is already at 7K.
Yeah, so someone commented earlier, Catalyst making the most of the replay. They most certainly are. Dodge with 2 clean bases, pushing Catalyst well and truly into that first spot right now.
And Dodge God.
Yeah, he's a bit. And for Vikings, conversely, they had such a good start last game, and now they are really struggling to get anywhere.
And you see, these sorts of things happen all the time with replaying games. And those little starts and leads that you can get, and all of a sudden you crash, it can create a big mental stress on you.
Yeah, and sometimes those bases you get from just winning that one duel that one time, and now that you double or that player's not there anymore, they're just another panel back, and they get you and they slow that momentum down.
That's exactly right.
So hard. All right, we do see Catalyst having a third push at the Vikings base and getting in again. This time into the box, they do get tagged out by the defender. We do see blue holding a 2-person defense. They're just starting to push up now on those doors. 3-person defense. And green Husky, once again, on his wall in green base, looking very bored. Less bored than last game, though. He does have 5 tags this time, which is much better.
Better start than what we've had previously.
Green
yeah,
hit.
some more people visited him,
go.
including some Storm players who break the base.
Destroyed.
Shock putting shots into... Oh, Shock grabs that green base. That was very, very clean.
And at that same time, Moss getting a yellow term as well.
Yeah, I didn't see what that was for. Was that a blue base possibly?
That was at blue base, correct.
Unfortunately, we can't replay that at blue base. We do see Vikings once again trying to get into that Storm base at blue, but the 3-person defense holding strong. Catalyst, for the 4th or 5th time this game, just cleans out that defender at the back of red. But Shock is the one benefiting off it.
And clean take underneath there too.
Yeah, that was really nicely done. So we're going to just replay that red take. We don't get to see the green defender doing all the hard work. We just see Firebird taking the opportunity to piggyback off it. And we do see
Green
Vikings
hit.
finally into a base.
Green destroyed.
Grabbing that green base for Runt. 2 people there. We'll just grab a quick replay of that. Nope.
That button.
How did they do it? There's 3 defenders there. The comms come. They're all looking at Twinkles on the front door. So Runt runs in the back door and says, "Thank you, brother."
Yeah, absolutely.
My base now.
Wearing that glorious Aces shirt too.
Yeah, well. Got to enjoy it
underneath.
sometime. Yeah, and they've just set up underneath. They've tried to hard lock to get Twinkles that base. But unfortunately, Twinkles is the one that does get tagged out here.
And runs out of lives too. So we'll have to go and reset that completely.
Yeah, Twinkles though. Just doing Runt things at the back of green base, tagging all the people.
Green
Twinkles
hit.
is back in, putting
Green
shots in, has
hit.
another teammate on the back door to keep it clear.
Back
Red
CV.
destroyed.
However, Bones, in the meantime, has
Member
gone and
leveled
grabbed a
up.
Vikings
Well
base.
done.
So we're looking at potential, just an extended offense.
Look, I
It's
want
Blue
to
hit.
get the action to slow down. Looks like
Blue
we do
hit.
have Catalyst in blue
Blue
shooting.
destroyed.
Lil Bo grabs the
Taking
blue
that.
base. So we're going to hit replay red first. Let's have a quick look at this base that went down here at red.
Oh, just so quick.
Who was that? Was that a shock?
I think that's a shock, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice clear out
Wow.
there. And then we can maybe replay, I believe it was a blue base Catalyst. We can still see the live cameras on the right-hand side here, so we're not going to miss any of the action. But usually after a couple of
Member
bases drop, we
leveled
do
up.
get a bit of a lull.
Well done.
All right, they just cracked the back door, had a third friend at the front door, and Lil Bo was able to put those clean shots into the base.
Member leveled up. Well
And as
done.
Salty Heathen mentioned, just as we were going through that earlier termination on Moss, he entered the base.
Yeah, that can be hard with so many packs in and around that area. And there's a lot of players that tend to line up just on that diving range of the door. If you hear the wrong pack,
Absolutely.
so easy to just jump that baseline a little too early thinking you're alive.
Especially with the difference between H Pro and H2, the speaker only being in the phaser rather than in the shoulders and the phasers definitely makes it that little bit harder to determine which pack is yours.
Yeah, very much so. All right, we do see Vikings trying to double stack that blue base again. One of them manages to double with the defender, the other one tags it out, but there is another defender to replace it.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Twinkles is a bit of
Member leveled up.
nope, he
And
doesn't put
gets
shots on
tagged out.
base. So is that 5 defenders at blue
I
base?
think so. And 3 of
Red
them
hit.
getting tagged out. by
However,
Red
for the
hit.
6th or 7th
Red
time this
destroyed.
game, Catalyst
Member
just
leveled up.
dives the front
Well
door,
done.
sweeps out the defender from red base, and takes the base. I'm not going to replay it because we've already seen that one
Yep.
several times this game. Catalyst just cleaning through. All right, let's jump over to the scoreboard. So we've got about 4 minutes to play, about 2/3 of the way through, and we see Catalyst out to that 4 base lead, but they've only got 1 base of pack points. So the
Well, that's
Vikings have
it.
been really pulling it up again on those pack points. They've been getting the hard fights in the middle of the maze. And Storm still out of it. They have 4 bases, 2 bases ahead of Vikings, and they're still behind.
So Vikings packing really, really well here. All they really need to do is, push that attack, get a few bases, and that puts them in a secured first place. However, Storm now picking up their pack.
Blue
Yep,
hit.
and we
Let's
do
say that.
see Vikings,
Red
as you
hit.
said, push those bases.
Red destroyed.
They are doing that. Although Wham
Red
Fox does
destroyed.
appear to be grabbing a red base simultaneously. It looks quite empty. And I think I heard of a dump
Holy.
call. I do believe Vikings have dumped.
There is definitely 5 red players underneath blue right now.
Yep, so Vikings have a 3-person lock on blue base. Let's have a look at this.
That's
Member leveled up.
crazy.
Well
And what we
done.
see is already Catalyst have set up into red base. So I think Vikings have maybe thought that they are losing this game, probably not realizing that they were already in second.
Member
We can
leveled
hear
up.
some thuds into
Well
the wall.
done.
Everyone's at blue base. And importantly, Vikings
Red
are
hit.
out of blue base for now.
Red hit.
So this
Red
may
destroyed.
benefit Storm greatly.
Absolutely.
We do see Catalyst grabbing another free red base. Storm, however, are pushing out to green. And if they can get a green base, they can maybe grab a couple of late reds as well. This will be huge for them.
Blue hit.
That does look like shots into
Blue
blue.
hit.
Karen.
Blue destroyed.
2 shots. Oh, diving past Karen too.
Yeah, Karen Small, he can be easy to miss. He just managed to get around that corner. We'll just jump over to green because I think that's where the action's about to move.
Oh
Although
my.
Vikings, 4 of them
Green
stay
hit.
at blue base. Maybe
Green
they saw
hit.
that surge post and
Green
decided to try it.
destroyed.
As Storm does
hit.
manage to grab a
Wow.
green
Red
base.
hit.
That keeps them right
Red
in the running.
destroyed.
And Catalyst is finishing the empty red. So
Vikings back under blue.
Vikings are back under blue. They absolutely are. But if
leveled up.
Storm
Blue
can
hit.
grab
Well
an
done.
empty red
Blue
or a few
destroyed.
empty reds, they may still be in this game just yet.
And blue now holding underneath green as well.
Yeah, so we've seen a bit of a base swap here. Red has pushed into and taken blue. Blue has taken green.
hit. Green hit.
And we do see Storm putting shots into
leveled
green.
Well done.
And he manages
Very
to avoid
nice.
getting the deny. Oh, yes. So, Storm staying right in it.
Absolutely.
Storm do look like they have left that green
Red
base
hit.
now. Have they gone to red?
Red hit.
Or have they
Hit.
gone to blue?
Oh,
Blue
well,
destroyed.
they're shooting red
Blue
as we
destroyed.
speak. As Vikings take another blue.
Yeah, so Vikings just need to get Jellyhawk through blue. Maybe they'll pull the pin. No, they've decided blue base is the place to be. They've
Absolutely.
decided, Storm, this is our base now. You can go somewhere else. And it has pulled them into the lead despite being a base down. So if Vikings continue this pack lead and no
leveled
one else
up.
gets bases, but
Well
Storm has
done.
a free red base.
Which looks like they're setting up for now.
They are also in green base.
Green hit.
So Storm has said we'll take every base
Green
except
hit.
their own.
Green destroyed. Red
And they get that
destroyed.
green base too.
leveled up.
And the red
Leveled
base.
up. Well
So
done, well
Storm
done.
just this is working out perfectly for them. Vikings have
Absolutely.
dumped. They were ahead of Storm, and now they've just kind of handed the
hit.
game to them on a bit of a platter. Let them get a late run of
Blue hit.
bases.
Jellyhawk
Blue destroyed.
with his clean take on blue. So we're going to see a rotation, everyone to green now.
I think we might. So I'm just actually going to jump over to this screen so we can all see what's going on here. We can check that the scores haven't flatlined. We're not going to make them replay again. So interesting, the
Green
Vikings
hit.
have chosen to continue
Green
defending
hit.
blue.
Green
Firebird
destroyed.
taking his green.
So Storm is done. Storm have 10 bases. They have played the best in the middle of this chaos. They said, you guys all want to take our blue base? That's fine. We'll just have every other base in the arena, or you fight over blue.
Oh, blue.
Blue hit.
No time to take the base.
Blue hit.
Wax, putting
Wax.
shots in.
Game over.
Oh.
Please proceed to
I don't know.
exit.
Did he get that? Could we please get a
We're
confirmation?
going to get an official score check on that one, because that I think would make a difference because he's down 1,000
Yes,
points now.
absolutely.
But if he gets that base, he might
Push them up to second.
just push him up to second. All right. While we're looking at, let's have a look at some of these stats that we have here. So, highest tag streak front, 12. That is phenomenal. And if I hadn't seen Jan get a 13 earlier, I would suggest it might even be the highest in the comp. But that is a huge run from Run. We were
Holy.
talking about the Vikings pack point game when they were 2 bases down and they were still
Absolutely.
ahead of the team below them with 4 bases. I feel like that's where it's been happening. Although the tags.
Time
All right,
denied.
we've got a confirmation the time deny did happen. So these are the final results with Storm, the expected third place team,
Yeah.
taking up first, grabbing those 6